Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. This is Max from server 133. You'll notice there is a little bit of laugh, but that is because I am going to roast somebody so bad that he might just actually quit the game. Well, if he does, it's fun. So today we'll be roasting our very old friend Shishka. So this lady we spoke about her couple of years back. Back then she wanted to be the boss lady, she wanted to be the R5 because she was working as a store manager for a company. And in her nature she's like, hey, I've been a store manager, I've played role of leader in real life, so I can play role of a leader in the game. And yes, 100% agree. So she became the alliance leader of the great alliance KOT, Kiss of Death. But But it wasn't her alliance, it was alliance of Mr. Michael. Mr. Michael is from Mexico. Well, I have no problem with the race and religion of anybody, but the reason we are targeting Mr. Michael is because Mr. Michael is a 23.7 billion K40. Now, actually, I'm sounding a little different accent, right? Not Mexican, but doesn't matter. Here's the fun part. My dear friends, you look at the skip, he's a coiner, pure coiner. I can say his VIP should be about 20, maybe 22. I don't have screenshots of his VIP, but he has spent a lot. I can tell you on basis of him having the general skill books, the castle decorations. Sorry, not the general skill books, my bad. The general skins. You see this Monarch Avatar skins. So I've seen him with the Martinez skin. I have seen him with the Electra skin. Now with the Napoleon Prime, which means he spends. These are all premiums and they cost around $300. He has all the dragons, not the sacred dragons, okay? Only Wonder 1 and Wonder 2. His buffs are good, okay? Now you'll understand why am I highlighting him so much. So if you look at his generals on the list, I think he has the best general. No, he has the second best general. There you go. So if you look at his general and the gears, you can make out that he has spent a bit on them. Like fully maxed out ring. Yep, that's pure spending. Let's see his defense general, where it is. For some reason I don't see his defense general. Maybe he's working on it, and that's why I couldn't see it. No, here it is. Oh yeah, he's working on something. That's why we cannot see it. He's doing some stuff. But you look at the gears, they're all maxed out. Like, fully puffed up. What is the point? What am I trying to tell you? This guy has some of the best in-city buffs in our server. The reason I say some of the best, they're not the best, honestly speaking. And he gained so much power so that he could rule around the server. But 3 minutes down the video, you still don't understand the context. Why am I doing this? So recently we had the all-star season. This guy, this useless, envious, money spending guy. Okay, no hate for any coiners. You guys are spending, that's where the game is running, the servers are running. But this guy, he's wasting money like shit. His buffs for a K40 at 23 billion is, let's say, 2300% range to attack. My buffs at a K41 with 5.3 billion is 1900%. I don't have that heavy buffs like he does, but I don't even spend that much, right? What is the fun part here about this guy? So he keeps talking, trash talking, disrespecting people on the world chat and all the shit he could do. But his account does not get qualified for All Stars Junior League as well. Let's not talk about Major, let's not talk about Elite. He cannot even qualify for Junior. Why is this important for you all to know? Because everybody that I speak to nowadays are literally on the same path as he is. Number one, gaining power. You gain so much power because you want to win SVS. You gain so much power because you want to dominate everybody. That's not a wrong idea. I understand if that is your reason to play the game and if that is how you like to develop, there's nothing wrong in it. I totally understand. But what is the point of so much power if you can't do good for anybody? So this guy creates drama, he creates war, people leave his alliance. In fact, out of all the members have left his alliance, lot of them have sold their account for money and got rid of the server because he would tile hit them. Because you left me, I would tile hit you. This gentleman is not able to unlock any Redwings. He cannot get into the BOC rankings. He even tried joining another alliance. I don't think I have the world screenshot chat of him saying something. Yeah, see, he being telling that my alliance is on bots, Redwings help and this and that and blah blah blah. Where one of my alliance members silly Willy said, "You see, Michael, we have something you don't, a team. Hope you get what's coming to you, turd." So, why is this message being highlighted? So, if you look back, he keeps talking about people buying accounts to get Redwings and stuff like that. Nah, this is more important. I make 45k of points and I'm not zero in each round. I did not realize that Amir Alliance was not top 500, for which I did not qualify, but my points were 2 above. I am fine there, will be next. So what he's trying to say that the alliance that he joined to play for BOC did not make it to the top 500, so that's why he couldn't qualify. It's not how it works, dude. You have to win a BOC. You cannot win a BOC because you idiot have gained so much power and then you are facing players who have quality over quantity. You might be able to zero every 5 billion account, but in the process of zeroing every 5 billion account that you fight, you yourself are giving away points. And that's not it. You can control 6 buildings because you are a single-handed person, and then a team can do much more. Let me show you something crazy, everybody. So this season of BOC Ultimate War season, we have got 2 of our alliance members successfully unlocking Redwings, Rabin and Ravi. These are 2 players in my alliance that managed to get into the top 200, unlock Redwings. Of course, when you get into top 200, you qualify for All Stars. And let me show you something. So my friend Ravi is just a k37 and his power is 1.4 billion. It's actually 1.5, 1.4. So it is technically it is 1.450, 1 billion 451 or 52 million. So he loses a little bit of troops here and there for hunting bosses. He goes back to 1.5, 1.4 and so on. And he recently trained some troops after unlocking 1 to 3. So he got his Redwings at literally 1.4 billion power at a k37. Yes, a k37. And in the same season, a k38 got his Redwings with the power 3.3 billion. Now let me show you the rankings of All Stars or the BOC season rankings. So in the season ranking, our friend Rabin closed at rank 150. There you see him with 160,000 points. Ravi closed at rank 185. 185 or 189. Yeah, there you go. 189 with 149,000 points. He was literally 2,000 points ahead of rank 200. Like just 2,000 point difference. If he would have made little less points in average in these games, he would have not got his Redwings. Though he would have still qualified for All Stars because the cutoff at All Stars is like around 108,000, which is good. Now let's talk about, that's 2 people qualifying from the alliance so far in majors. Speaking further, I have got an account named Rabbit in my team, which goes like Wabbit. That's qualified in the Elite League, and I'll have to look around a little bit, but I should find her here. Rank 597 Rabbit. as I move forward, I'll just keep her account here in the bottom so you can see it. 597 rabbit with 71k points. Looking a little bit around here and there, we'll find another account, same from my alliance, named Chibod. I think his rank is not mentioned here. It's like it's already gone behind. But let's see, I'll just look through. Yeah, I missed out his ranking. But point being, even my account got qualified for elite. Why didn't I go for majors? Because I wanted these two guys to unlock their Redwings, and I just needed 25 coins, which I would still get by entering the elite league. 25 coins to unlock my Amaterasu or Aladdin. All the people who have been watching my video, watching my channel and content, understand this part about the game. It is more important that you enjoy the game with a team, not solo. Why did I highlight this person Earth? Why am I highlighting this person Michael? You see, these guys have big accounts: KMG, HBT, Summer. These are all accounts that they have bought from the people who want to quit, or they have just messed them up by telling them lies and stuff and stolen their accounts or what, I don't know. But I can tell you, this account Doc was selling itself on the world chat few days back. We already reported to the customer care saying that this account is so getting sold. Why is the person selling the account? It's against the terms and policies, blah 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 blah. They did take an action. The account was world chat banned for a while because of point trading on SVS. And after that, the player decided to sell the account because it already got a warning, and he sold the account for God knows how much. He was saying $250 in start, but I don't know how much he sold for. The point being, what is the point of buying an account in an alliance where the leader is a dumb guy who spends money like water, who does not have team game, plays solo? So his buffs are great. Michael's buffs are great, no doubt about it. But he uses it to destroy others on the server. See, remember, the game is a very big picture. Okay, let me tell you why. Your alliance is the people that you play along with, is the people that you can trust, is the people that you grow along with. Like, running rallies together as a team, doing battlefield together as a team. Beyond your alliance comes your server. Your server needs to be internally nice to each other, or at least follow a set of rules so that everybody that are interested to grow can grow. If your server is full-time nap, no bubbles required, nothing, you will never grow. Why you will never grow? Because you are not worried about your bubble. You may not even log in for 5 days straight. Just log in before the SVS, put a bubble, go maybe have a trip and doing stuff like that. So you will not even care about anything, just nap, which is one way good for people who don't want to put too much time, effort and money in this game. But in case if you are somebody who wants to grow, who wants to enjoy the game, be a PvP master, you need bubble or burn. But then if you are somebody who gains power just so that you ask people to drop bubble and then zero them, or because you are too big in power and keep dominating others, like he has broken server rules a lot of time, and because he's so big, we can't destroy his keep. He does style hits and all of that stuff. It's not that I need sympathy or I need help. What I'm trying to say is that he needs help, he needs sympathy, because he is going through a mental condition every day that he cannot get his Redwings. Always keep this in mind. After your server comes your continent. You have to be nice to people in your continent. Why is this important? Why is this necessary? When you get into All Stars, you will need a team to play with. Of course, other alliance members of All Stars, like other players in your team, will get in touch with you over in-game email, will want to team up with you, you will want to know more about your buffs and stuff like that. For a person like him, it is literally impossible to work as a team because he cannot, right? But there's no point talking to this because he cannot qualify in the first place. So remember, all the players who have been asking me, Max, how did your k37 1.5 billion get his Redwings? How did your k38 3.3 billion get his Redwings? Actually, it's not just him. We have a k38 of 1.9 billion which got his Redwings when he was k38 of 1.7 billion. Even Silly Willy, who is a k39, got his Redwings at 4.4 billion. Vonduel, who is k39, 3.6 billion got his Redwings. And this has happened in the last 6 months to 1 year. All these accounts have unlocked their Redwings. Just keeping it simple and straight. You need a strategy and a team. If you go alone in the battlefield thinking that, yo, you know what, I am 4 billion, 5 billion, I'll have 200 million opponents, I'll destroy them, zero them, and I'll win the battlefield. Yes, that is one way to get your Redwings. I don't deny it is 100% possible. But then what if the opponents you are facing are all 200 million active players? Like, your 4 billion is divided amongst 20 players, that is 200 million, 20 accounts. You do the maths, right? Now those 20 accounts are manning each building. You are going to be resetting buildings by jumping, sending marches and stuff. Just because you have a very high power march, they will not be able to kill your marches in the building. 100% agreed. But you will only cover 6 buildings and make points of 6 buildings, whereas the entire map, which is like 8 crystal mines, 6 portals, 2 towers, Rally Hall, Hospital, Night Hall, Constantinople, everything you can't man with a big power. Remember this, no matter how big your account is, if you don't have a team, it's of no use. And the example is our dear friend Mr. Michael from the Alliance, KOD. If you are facing a person like him on your server, that wants to trash talk everybody, that wants to bully everybody, but is not able to achieve anything by himself, he will be the right example to address such people. And if you are somebody who is not having a team, then let me give you this straightforward, my friend, you are wasting your time and money in the game. If you're not having a team, if you don't have people to collaborate with, if you don't have people to work with, stop. Start fresh in a new server, move to an account in an old server, do a keep swap, do what not you can. There is no point continuing in a server, in an alliance where you don't have a team. Very simple way to find out if you have a team or not. When you play Battlefield, if you are setting up a call, maybe Line, Discord, WhatsApp, whatever app you use, if you have only 5 members coming on the call, no point. If you have this issue that others of my members are of different religion, they follow different language, like Arabs can't speak English, Japanese can't understand English, Koreans can't do English, well, that is one big challenge you have, and I cannot give you a solution of that. I'll be honest, I cannot. But what would I do in that case? I would team up with people that understand me. Leave my ego aside, join their alliance, join their leadership to grow along with them. For a player like Michael, who is so big on power, he can't achieve much with his account, and you know why. So don't be a Michael on your server. Don't waste your time and money on the game if you don't have a team. First, understand if you are able to make a team. Visit different servers, find out different accounts. Yes, buying and selling of accounts is illegal. I 100% agree. It's true. But what is important is that you are with a team that is going to play along with you. You don't need a team to feed you resources. You can have alts for that. You can have bots for that. You can plunder alts of other players in the other alliance. You don't need team to help you grow with resources. That is you being kind of selfish. No, you need team to play with you in Battlefield. Let's just understand this very simple thing. We were doing Throne War, and yeah, this was one person holding our throne. I think this is the throne or throne tower, I don't know. Holding our throne. We set a rally, they all pulled. The entire team pulled. One guy was left, he was crushed. You see? Literally crushed. No scope, no hope. Because everybody pulled. Now, God knows what happened with him. Was he slow in pulling? Or was he not on call? Did he just be overconfident and leave the game? We don't know, but this happened to him. And he lost a match. and now that's not a big loss. But if you see here, the very same thing, 2 marches were lost in the throne and against 3 or 4 marches of ours, against 4 marches of ours. What is the point of this conversation? If you're not well coordinated, if there's no collaboration with you or your team members, you can't achieve much, you can't do big. We even went a little overconfident, we even tried to hit somebody. We went negative. We went like 1.3 billion, I would say 1.4 billion negative versus 900 million positive. I'm just increasing the numbers a little bit for round figure. That's a 500 million power loss. Agreed. But as a team, we all just have little recovery. This person right here has a bigger recovery. Multiple rallies on this person at that throne would have literally damaged her a lot. Yes, of course our buffs are not that good. I will not say our buffs are great, as I don't spend much on the game. But you get my point, right? Team is important. Without team, you're doing nothing. As a solo player, if your buffs are good, you might take down more power, but to be that kind of good buffs, you have to literally spend like thousands and thousands of dollars in the game. And that's where the game does not remain a game. It becomes like an esports stuff wherein you are pumping money. The only drawback with Evany is that there is no return from the game. It's just ego satisfaction wherein you are pumping money in the game and becoming a big castle, but nothing else. Nothing else. There's only one thing I can tell you guys. No matter who you are, which alliance or server you are playing in, you need a team. If you want to know how did we unlock the k37 Redwings, you can get in touch with me. I'm willing to share the secret. I'm also willing to help you and your team to unlock Redwings. We have a team that would help you to do that. You can get in touch with me. You will have the link of my Discord server in the chat. I'll see you guys next time. With this, I conclude the video. Max from server 133 signing out.